Hello guys and welcome to another video. This one is going to be me talking about Endless and why you should be doing it right now if you have not unlocked Endless X yet. And I'll just go over it briefly. So each month has an event now, and each event seems to come with some trash mobs. The trash mobs this event are the Fallen Zway, Fallen Mooncast, or whatever their names are. Some of them are in Endless. If you do Endless this month, you might just squeeze by just a little bit further just because of these mobs. So that's why I usually recommend just looking out for events and doing Endless while events are around. That will make you, it might make you go just a little bit further, especially if you have a sound strategy and you have good gear, because good gear is going to matter a lot. But if you think you have good gear, then all you need is a sound strategy, and all you need for a sound strategy is a video. If you use Heretic or Deity, you can check out one of my videos. I have a slightly different build for Deity now, because I've been looking at other builds for other classes because persons have been asking. So it's just combining what I think each class is strongest with. On my Heretic, that makes me favor Heretic more, but I think at the moment all of the classes are extremely strong at Endless except Bayo, and Heretic is kinda like right above Bayo. Like Heretic is substantially above Bayo, don't get me wrong, but it's just right above Bayo. I think Gilga is the best right now, I think Realm is the second best, and I think Deity is the third best. You'll find that with Heretic you miss so much that it's just like, so even Gilga now with a static mischance on their spike shield, that is so amazing because they either hit or they miss. It's nothing to do with dexterity at that point. It's either they fucking hit or they miss. For us, we don't have a spell like that, so it's either we have good dexterity and we hit, or we miss 3 million fucking times and you just die after a while to whatever is there, like all the different things that can kill you as a Heretic. But I just did one single Endless after a few months of doing distance Endless, of not doing distance Endless, and I beat my record. So I'm going to give it some more thought. I'm going to even try to use the gates with Heretic. I know that it's pretty easy to use the gates with Gilga, but with Heretic it might be a bit harder, but I'm going to try it and I'll see how it is. But it just seems a bit scary now, but I think just based on how Gilga utilizes it, if we could utilize it in such a way, or even just slightly similarly, that would be so good for us. So this isn't going to be a long one. This isn't going to be a tutorial or anything. This is just me telling you guys that I think it's a good month to do Endless, especially if you have not done your Endless X Orn Reward for 400 floors where you get 100 million Orns. I would strongly recommend checking it out. If you want to check out one of my guides, I have a slightly different strategy now, but my guide, my last Endless video, that was the last time I did Endless, and that is a very sound strategy. I've just tweaked it a little bit. So and that was the first one I've done. So I have 3 more prepped. And I put them on 11 hours because I wanted some time to do them. I didn't want to do them back to back to back. So I had to take off my Concords. Okay, so this is the build that I was using, the main build. So yeah, I guess I could talk about it a little bit. So just for the defensive stats here, along with the ward, Feyeti coat is so good, how can you go without it? Ashen Phoenician boots, the mana from Feyeti coat and the mana from Ashen Phoenician boots, so good, plus the mana from this, so good. Let me go and show you guys my stats. Okay, it's in my world. So, and I'm using Magi, so these are my stats. I have 1% crit, which I have to figure out a way to solve the crit problem, because I don't do enough damage like deeper in. Even how I just died, it could have been avoided if I just switched out something for some crit, because all I needed to do was crit. It was like so dumb. It was so dumb. But I'm going to try another strategy soon, and I'm going to show you guys. I know how to do Endless pretty well on Realm and Gilga, and decently well on Deity, because for Deity now, it's like similar to Heretic, except Deities hit more often, like more frequently. So I feel like I could really do some numbers. At the moment, I'm only 5 ascensions in Deity, and I can only go to, what, 394? So I'm going to see. But I think it should be easy, and I don't need any additional ascensions to do 400 floors with Deity. So Gilga too, like I have amazing gear for Gilga. And I haven't even Godforged some of my Gilga gear. So I'm thinking of doing a Gilga video too and showing you guys how I work around with the gates. And Gilga is another one that before this buff it kind of lacked a bit of accuracy, but with the new spike shield it's so good. If I had a spike great shield, I would have already put a video out. I swear, it's so good. It is so fucking good. I have like 5 ascensions in Gilga too, and I have 414 floors done on Gilga fucking Endless. I haven't even fucking Godforged some of my gear, because I'm gonna Godforge this and try it. It's just because I have better gear, like I have a fucking 200% Ashen Greaves, so I like the attack here, honestly, so I think this might be better, but this is only 192. I'm gonna have to compare the stats. I know it should be less ward, so I'm gonna have to see just how the interaction between ward and attack is. I think the attack stat might be just a little bit more important because of the penetration that it allows. So I am going to Godforge this along with the head. This is what I would use because I don't have the spiked great shield, and I would use my Feyeti coat for sure. My Feyeti coat is like unbeatable. But yeah, that was a decent one. I hope the Towers of Olympia thing will come out soon. I'm very excited for that. I'm gonna do a video about that as soon as it comes out. I'm so excited. But yeah, let us see what happens for this month. I might do 2 more Endlesses today. So I just want to touch floor 500, which I just did 1. So I feel like if I do the next 3, I'll be able to, especially because how I died just reminded me about just the crit problem, which I think I've solved. So let's see, especially, you know, I will do the video. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching and take care of yourself.